Consummate professional. Supposed to be here at 9. Normal guests get here about 9:20. Rashawn Ross pulled up at 8:25. Hey, ain't got no parking out here. I was like, I didn't expect you yet. Good morning, my brother. How you doing?
Everything good.
All right, man. Lean in. Listen, I know it's not a horn, but you know how microphones work.
Yes.
All right, there you go. All right, so welcome. Honor having you here.
Oh man, good to be here.
All right, great. So we have some particulars. Some ceremonial things are going to happen today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because I feel like we should do something special for being, what would be the correct term? Would I say Rock and Roll Hall of Fame class of 24?
Yeah, 2024,
Okay.
yeah.
So not officially an inductee yet.
Not officially an inductee yet. That's in October.
Okay, October. What's the official date?
October 19th.
October 19th. All right. Now, you're going in with a collection of brilliant musicians. The Dave Matthews Band.
Yes, sir.
How long you been with the Dave Matthews Band?
Oh man, 19 years now, I think.
19. All right.
Yeah.
Now, it is your role to downplay your greatness. It is my role to accentuate your greatness. All right. So let's see how this works out for us in the end. But not only the trumpet player, but I feel like you also have some say in arrangement and things of that nature as well.
Oh yeah, that all falls on me.
Yeah. So I've been around music for a little while. I had the honor to see the Dave Matthews Band live in New York, which was amazing. And I could see you giving the rest of the band cues. I was like, oh, look at Rashawn making this money out here. Okay. When did you get that role?
I think it was almost immediately, man. Like, I mean, as soon as I joined the band, like they kind of knew that I was really into arranging and putting things together musically, so almost immediately they were just like, well, what do you think? And I was like, oh, okay, well, we'll do this. And they were just like, oh, that works. Okay, now that's your job.
Okay, all right, fair enough. So where have you guys been recently?
Oh man, we just finished 6 weeks in Europe, so we just started the U.S. tour 2 weeks ago, but yeah, Europe.
All right.
Bunch of different countries in Europe.
What was your favorite stop in Europe?
It's got to be between Florence, Italy, and Prague in the Czech Republic.
Okay. All right. What made those trips special? Was it the performance? Was it the place? Was it a mix of both?
Prague is just the city. Just love the city of Prague. Florence, Italy, have a lot of friends there, so we just had, it just felt like home. But then again, but my favorite performance from that tour had to have been the 2 nights in London at Royal Albert Music Hall, yeah.
Okay, what made that special?
Just the acoustics in that place, man. The acoustics, I think that's my favorite room I've ever played music in.
And you've played in a few rooms.
I played in quite a few rooms.
Quite a few rooms. All right, now, we could break down things in categories for you. Your biggest television appearance?
Ooh. Man, I honestly don't really keep tabs on that. I mean, I could tell you the most memorable.
Okay, please.
The most memorable had to have been this past Grammys when T-Ron won the Grammy.
Okay.
I won stage.
Yes. All right, man. So, when T-Ron won the Grammy, that was special for you.
Yeah, man. Man walked right by me. I was on stage. You know what I mean? I was just like, man, it was just cool to be a Virgin Islander sitting on stage in the band and watching another Virgin Islander win one of the biggest songwriter awards ever, man. That was really cool for me.
See, and that's what I like about individuals like yourself. Like, you celebrate other Virgin Islanders' victories like it was yours.
For sure.
Right.
For sure.
All right, so do you have any Grammys to your collection yet?
No Grammys to my collection. A bunch of nominations, no wins. Because the band did win a Grammy, but that was before I got there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's all your fault they haven't won one since.
Yeah, pretty much.
No. All right, man. So I'm going to do something a little different.
Okay.
Right? We have one of your trumpets on display.
Oh.
So I know you didn't walk with one. So I'm going to ask you a series of questions. But you have to play the trumpet to answer.
Oh, boy.
See? All right. Hold the bottom. Don't worry. Nobody else uses this.
This thing
Do you have to tune those? How does that work?
Yeah, you kind of have to tune, yeah, but oh man, I think I might have a mouthpiece on my own.
Okay. That is your mouthpiece, by the way. No,
yeah, I got it, but
yeah,
oxidize. And,
yeah. Oh, it's been there a while.
Yeah.
All right, man. We got some special guests in the house. Mom's is here.
Yeah, Mom.
Security is here as well. What's up,
right.
bro? That's the thumbs up. Everything is good. All right,
that's real
great.
security.
Yes, indeed. So you have like trumpet endorsements and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
All right. Who you with now?
I am with Vincent Bach trumpets.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
How many trumpets do you own?
Mom, how many trumpets? I don't know, man.
A room full? Like literally?
Yeah, I mean,
you have a room full of trumpets?
There's a closet full. There's a whole. We have a warehouse in Virginia with the band, and there's stuff there that I haven't seen since I first joined the band. There's a lot of stuff. So I couldn't even.
So like people that collect shoes, you collect trumpets?
Not necessarily collect. It's just I just been working with companies to design stuff specifically for me.
So you also design trumpets?
Yeah, like a lot of prototypes and.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
I'm trying to explain to y'all. This dude is a big deal. Okay. So your favorite trumpet? Do you name your trumpets?
Nah.
Do you have a favorite?
Yeah, the one I'm playing right now.
Okay.
Finally got it right after all these years. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Ready? You need to blow in that. Make sure it works.
Yeah. Does it work? Yeah, I guess so.
Good enough. All right. Okay. So the first horn line you remember playing? You lie. That's the first horn line you remember playing?
Yeah, I remember playing that from in school, man,
Really?
Shout out to Ambrose Boots Schmidt.
Okay.
Rest in peace. Yeah.
All right. Coco Beat, now is your chance. Do you want to show him your rendition of horn? It's terrible, by the way.
Well, you gotta give me some. You gotta do something.
I gotta do something. He just did something. Match that. He just played a whole thing.
I forgot the tune.
All right, I'm gonna play it for you. All right, I'm gonna play it for you. Here we go. As bad as I expected it to be. Thank you. Were you on the recording of this?
No.
Okay.
No, I was in. What year was this? This was 97, maybe?
Yeah, 97 sounds right.
Yeah. No, so yeah, I was in college. I was playing in the summers because of the recording schedule. I was in class. Them man was in Ochoa in Puerto Rico recording, so I couldn't make the recording. But
you've played this live a couple times?
Oh yeah, I played it live a million times. Oh man.
This is the big jam. This is the session. This is Bacchanal. St. Thomas Carnival. Because nothing is more fabulous than Carnival in St. Thomas. You know it. Love champagne, you know it. Love the drive, you know it. Love rhythm, you know it. Come alive. Make a tear them juve. Make them brave. Join in the action. Join in the big jam. Nothing could be better. Nothing could be sweeter. When you got the fever. Sing, make me hear ya.
Did you do background vocals?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. I saw you doing background vocals for the Dave Matthews Band. I was like, look, this dude is trying to make all the money.
Yeah, man. Gotta do something around here.
All right. First because Malvern was very proud to be seated next to you in class. The first horn line you remember playing in school?
Ooh, man. How'd I go again?
All right.
I can't remember the name of the song, but
Okay.
I know we rehearsed that to death with Miss Francis, man.
Okay.
So, Malvern, Kawisi Howard,
Kwesi!
all my section mates, man.
Yes, I. Yes, I. All right. Favorite horn line to play with the Dave Matthews Band?
Oh boy. Oh man.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. All right. Okay. Let me see. Your favorite horn line of all time?
Oh man.
Chase. All right. No warm up, no nothing.
No warm up.
Look
Yeah,
at that
sorry
proud
about
mama
that.
over there. Hey, y'all see that proud mama over there? She can't stop smiling. Oh, man. So how much did your mom run you around as a child developing this craft?
Oh man, everywhere, everywhere. You know, it's after school. I was one of those kids that didn't really like. I was into everything, man. You know, it was boxing and taekwondo and
Oh, you could beat up people too?
music
Didn't know that.
and, yeah.
Okay.
So it's, you know, and at the time, I guess I was in Adelita Cancun at the time, but I was playing with the Charlotte Amalie High School band while I was in 8th grade. So there was a lot of running around between
Oh, say that again. I almost let that pass. You were playing with Charlotte when you were in 8th grade?
when I was in 8th grade. Yeah.
Prodigy.
So a lot of running around between band rehearsals and stuff like that. So mom was always, you know, and she was really heavy in the band boosters and stuff, like when we would take trips and stuff for raising money. She's really good at raising money.
Okay, good. You're hired. So when did you realize that you were special?
I still don't think I'm special. I mean, if you want to ask me when I realized I wanted to do this for a living, it was pretty early. I mean, I would say maybe 10th grade. So I was maybe about 15.
Okay, so at 15, you decided this is how I want to live. This is how I want to make my money.
Yeah.
Where did you see that to know that that was a viable profession? Like, how did you find out, like, I could actually get paid to do this?
I think that might have to be, I think Ruben Rogers. Ruben Rogers was about 4 years ahead of me. And because I was playing in the Charlotte Amalie High School band when I was in 8th grade, Ruben was in 12th grade, and he went off to Berkeley, and then he started playing with Wynton Marsalis. So that was like the biggest thing to me, to see somebody that was just in band with playing with one of the greatest trumpet players in the world. Like 2 years later, I was like, okay, I could take a crack at this. This is what I want to do. So I think Ruben Rogers was the catalyst for that.
All right, now, you mentioned playing alongside Winston Marsalis. Who is the, and it might be a name that we're not familiar with, but who is the biggest horn man? I don't know what the professional term is. Who's the biggest horn man you played next to? Now you were in a moment like, yo, this is one of my heroes.
There's a few of those. I would have to say first, John Faddis was one. Arturo Sandoval is another one.
Yeah.
Well, Wynton Marsalis. and Lenny Pickett from the Saturday Night Live band. It was a big one for me.
All right. Who has paid you the greatest compliment?
Maybe John Faddis.
What did he say?
He said, the way that you guys connect with people is far beyond what you're doing on the horn. He's like, the way that I see people react to your solos when you play,
All right.
like you're truly touching people, and that's what this is all about. So he's like, forget about, you know, the notes and scales and everything that you learn in the classroom, and learning to connect with people is truly a special thing. And he was just like, I really see that when you play. And I was like, oh.
Okay, so give us an example of that. What song or horn arrangement you play that you feel connects the most with the audience?
Well, I think it's more like when a solo is happening or something, and it's, you know, you're just in the moment, and you look out and then you see somebody like crying,
Okay.
or like, you know, like to evoke any type of emotion from somebody from playing an instrument is, I think, is the highest compliment that an instrumentalist can get.
All right, now, so I'm gonna share something from somebody who has crossed over to the masses, contemporary stuff, but also does a lot of new age stuff. And it was the first time I saw you in a setting like that, where you was killing it, and the dude next to you was killing it, and he was like, yo, I gotta step my game up because this dude is killing it. Okay. I saw you enjoying that work too, man.
I haven't heard it since that happened.
Yeah. So no two performances are the same, huh?
Never. Different set every night.
All right. Now that was the great trombone shorty.
Yes, my man Troy. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's your regular horn partner, correct?
Yes, Jeff Coffin. Yeah.
Yeah. He's dope too, man.
Yeah, man. He's bad.
And now I would like to point out, I was honored to be there. It was a privilege. It was one of the greatest nights of my life.
Oh wow.
And similarly, like how you felt about seeing T-Ron win his Grammy, I was like, yo, this dude is bad. And it was truly a blessing to be there. And thank you for helping facilitate that.
No problem at all.
But afterwards, to be in the company of Trombone Shorty and see that respect, and y'all talking about the performance that night was like, yo, that's amazing.
Yeah, man. That's just how we are, man. It's just, we open up the stage to all of our friends to come in and bring their energy, and we feed off of that too, because we work a lot, man, so it's like whenever we could get new energy and inject something into it that helps us play better or play differently, like we just love to do that, man. And Troy is we're big fans of Troy, and a lot of the people that we share the stage with, we just don't invite anybody.
Right, of course.
So it's just like and to be at the after party after a big night at Madison Square Garden and just have that camaraderie.
Yeah. Now, in that moment, are you trying to outdo the man next to you, or how does that work?
It depends. It's just, I just think like when Troy and I step on the same stage, or let me put it this way, when anybody step on the stage with Troy, they gotta be on point.
All right.
You know what I mean? So, and most people, they're just like, okay, cool, with Troy, but it's like, there's certain people that when Troy steps on the stage, he definitely have to put a little extra. So that's my goal, is to try to make him
you achieved
that.
that goal, sir. So being there, I could honestly say no home team bias, but of course I am biased. But you got the loudest ovation that night, and I just feel like it's a testament. What I like, I was like, hey, play me the first horn line you remember playing, and you play Showtime from John Ben. So somewhere there's a youngster who's like, yo, I could play my favorite Calypso song, and I could turn out to be one of the greatest trumpet players of our day.
Man, absolutely. I mean, it's where I got my start, man. I mean, everything that I did here playing with Imaginations, so I have to shout out, I have to say, and give a lot of credit to Sergio Bolo Feliciano.
Oh, no.
So that's where a lot of this started, playing with Imaginations. I think I was in 10th grade when I started playing.
Yeah.
So most people would look.
So your mom will let you out of the house to play and jump?
That's exactly what I was just going to say.
Human Services has the statutes of limitations passed.
Exactly. As a 15-year-old, her having the, trust in those guys to let me out of the house and go play and travel at 15 years. We're going to New York and Antigua and, all over the place. As a youngster, I think those experiences and, when there used to be things like Brassarama, and learning to arrange horns and music, like I got all that stuff from Bolo, man. So.
Okay. So you played me a Boots arrangement.
Yep.
Play me a Bolo arrangement. Your favorite Bolo arrangement?
Ooh. Maybe Tramp from Imaginations.
Okay. Tramp was your favorite?
Tramp, yeah. It was something about that song, and plus Lenny was singing. That's my cousin.
Okay.
So
a little home team bias.
yeah, man.
All right. I thought you were going to go with this one.
That's a classic. It's absolutely a classic.
I thought that's where you were going to go with this one. I feel like you should play this one for old time's sake. I feel like you should play this one for old time's sake. Mom wants to hear it. Mom, tell him what to do. That's your favorite Imagine song.
That's why I grew up. She used to take me to the jam them, and I used to stand up in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Behind the horn
parking
section.
lot.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
I used to stand up behind Bolo them, just, you know what I mean, just taking it all in. And then a few years later to actually be in the band, and, you know, it was really, so I have to give Mom a lot of credit too. So
Yeah.
She really nurtured the whole thing of me being a musician.
All right. So, okay. We're gonna play a little bit of this, and then you're going to give me the Trump arrangement on the horn, if you remember it.
I think so. I think I can remember.
Okay, I think you can remember that.
She said the jam was good in 83.
You can remember my class.
She said she wants something more spicy. And the only by the land, the music for this new jam is the sweet, sweet, sweet imagination. She going down and up. She rock, she rock, she rock, she rock. Down and up. She rock, she rock, she rock, she rock. Teresa Rocket, Teresa Rocket, Teresa Rocket. Away. She going down and up. She rock, she rock, she rock, she rock. Down and up. She rock, she rock, she rock, she rock. Teresa Rocket, Teresa Rocket, Teresa Rocket. Away.
All right.
Not bad, not bad.
Not bad at all.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. So, hey, Moms, I got a question for you. What is your favorite horn line for your son to play? Could be anything. Anything? It doesn't matter? Whatever he does?
She don't care. She's more excited about this Rock and Roll Hall of Fame thing than me. So
Okay. All right. So, but Mom, you are camera ready. What made you decide to invest in your son the way you did? I don't know. I need to get a. Ma, can you use that mic? No? Too far? Yeah, I gotta get Moms on here. No, Ma, I'm gonna help you get up. I got you. Colette, you gotta talk in the meantime.
Was there any particular activity in school that helped you?
any particular activities in school? I don't know, man. I was just one of those people that really everything. It was music all the time for me. So she used to have to tell my English teachers them, and so to whenever I am not in class, they used to report to her. But the thing was, I wasn't cutting class to go do no nefarious stuff. I was actually practicing. So, you know, I just really put a lot into music. So I don't know if there was any other activities. I mean, I did play baseball and stuff like that, but I mean, I knew very early on that music was what I wanted to do. So
no particular music class?
um absolutely. Particular music class, I have to shout out Lewis Taylor and my old middle school band director, Wang Harrigan, rest in peace. But Lewis Taylor, I think he really got me on the road to improvising, you know, so like, and that was something that really helped me in my development. So I think Adelita Cancran Junior High School, you know, Lewis Taylor, Arthur Williams really helped with the improvisation and just kind of showing me that there were different things that I could do in terms of you don't have to only play calypso. You could do this. You could play jazz. I used to play at Gladys's Cafe with Louis Taylor and also Rowan Cricky, Dion Parson, and, Ron Blake. So it was a bunch of people, man. A bunch of people that just was instrumental in just
I saw what you
letting
did
me
there.
spread my wings.
Instrumental.
So it was good.
And I heard nefarious when I left the room. Good word. All right. So Bobs, first of all, so good to see you.
Hey, nice to be here.
What made you decide to pour into your son the way you did?
He always, from the time he got his first trumpet, his grandmom sent for him from New York. He never put that trumpet down. He go to school in the afternoon, he walk home with it as he get home. Instead of eating, he sit down and he start playing. He never put that trumpet down.
All right, now, it also took a lot of trust in some of the names that he mentioned before to allow your 15-year-old son to go out on the road with guys like...
I know.
Uh-huh.
I told Bolo, I told Boots, I take care of my child when he come with her, Take care of my son. And Danny the Rima. Yeah.
That's nice. That's
They're all
nice.
good guys.
All right, so how much... I heard from Rashawn, but how much do you think those guys are responsible for this great musician that sits here?
I think they did well with him. He learned a lot, improvising, performing with them. I think it had a very impact on him.
All right.
Yeah.
That's a great Beverly Monsanto.
All right.
So yeah, you sure I gave you time to think. Did you think of something that you like to hear him play? It's too hard?
I don't know. She just supportive, man.
Yeah. And how much does that support mean? Does it still matter? I mean, like now you play in front of 20,000 people on a regular.
Of course it still matter. That's mom, man, and it's where it all started, so it definitely matters. If she didn't care, I mean, it wouldn't mean as much. But like I said, I is the kind of person that I don't really get too high on anything or too low.
Yeah,
on
that's a
anything.
fact.
I just gotta just keep it, in the middle. When we got the news about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Italy, we were just like, okay, great, that's cool. We went downstairs, we had a drink, I text you.
Yeah.
But it was like, and ever since then, man, like we completely have just not forgotten about it, but it's just kind of like, all right, that's cool, nice accomplishment. We never, we didn't really get into this thing to play music for trophies. So, but it's a nice accolade.
Right.
All the accolades are nice. But this one, I will admit, that's like enshrinement. And, the gravity, I don't know if I'm going to actually feel the gravity of that situation until that night. Because right now I'm just in work mode.
Yeah.
That's how everybody is. We just like, okay, yeah, that's cool. It's great. But I don't think the gravity going to set in. But they were just like, look, you guys, this like management would come and be like, aren't you guys excited? And we like, yeah, when is the next gig?
Right.
Because we're so career and work focused, So I think, the gravity will set in when it's time for that to set in. And I do realize, like, when I think about it, that, like, that kind of enshrinement to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is not something that comes easily. That means you have to have, like, a body of work over a long period of time.
Now, speaking of that body of work, 19 years you guys have been in it.
Yeah.
Folks rock out to your classics. Mad when you don't play a classic in that set that night. Like, how do you choose the set list on a nightly basis, considering that body of work you just talked about?
We don't really consider. I mean, we have a human algorithm in our monitor engineer that keeps track of everything we played for the last 5, 6, or 7 years at each venue.
Okay.
And they'd be like, okay, well, you played this one, last year, so maybe don't put that one in the set. But I don't think Dave really takes into consideration what people want, because if it was up to them, they just want to hear all the hits every night, and that wouldn't be any fun for us.
Right.
So
Okay,
If
so
we have to
you
keep
guys
it
still have fun.
Yeah, we got to keep it fresh for ourselves. Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
All right. Now, you mentioned something earlier in the conversation where you said somebody turned you on to the idea of playing other genres of music. You started off with calypso. Those were the memorable records that got you your start.
Right.
How hard was it to transition to a jazz piece when you were just watching woman walk up to Teresa Racket?
At first, it was difficult, but it's something that I'm so glad that Lewis Taylor and Arthur Williams, that those guys pushed me towards jazz, because learning jazz and the theory and all that stuff with jazz, I mean, it's the most complex thing that you can do in music. So moving from that, and it helped me understand a lot more about arranging with the calypso stuff too. So once I learned that stuff, it was everything after that, the transition was easy.
All right.
You know, and then growing up in the Virgin Islands where we, you know, you could hear Stevie Wonder and, you know, the Rolling Stones, and then hear calypso on the same radio station.
All right.
Was like, I didn't really have like the segregated music out there.
All right.
You know, salsa, all that stuff. Yeah, so everything, and my dad was like a huge jazz fan, so I grew up, you know, listening to it.
All right.
So, yeah, you know, it was just one of those things where it's just like the versatility of being from the Virgin Islands, like, prepared me to be in a band that is just as versatile.
Very versatile.
Yeah.
All right. So now the Dave Matthews Band is also one of the historically great touring bands of all time.
Oh, yeah.
Like, perennially, y'all sell out arenas the world over. What is it like to play in front of, what would you say is your average attendance to a Dave Matthews gig?
Average attendance?
Let me turn the music down for this.
Average attendance between 15 and 20,000 a night. You know, and we could get all the way up to, I mean, we're getting ready to play Alpine Valley, that's 40,000. So, yeah, and then when we were doing stadiums, Fenway Park, that was like 60, 65. So, yeah, it could get up there.
Yeah, all right. And of course, the open-mindedness to other genres of music is what has allowed you this level of success. Now, you play with the Dave Matthews Band, but you also play with the likes of like Lady Gaga, right?
Yeah, we're getting ready to start that.
What is she like?
She's funny, man. She's funny.
Okay, all right.
Funny person, funny girl.
All right. Who else you work with?
Ooh, Lady Gaga, Usher, Pharrell Williams.
Oh, that's dope.
That's my man.
Really?
Just did some recording because there's a movie coming out about his life in October.
Oh, okay, dope.
So we just did some music for that, for him, and that dude is like, I don't know how he does it. He's like a vampire. He he's the creative director for Louis Vuitton now.
Oh, wow.
And he's also doing a jewelry line with Tiffany, and he's still doing the music thing and the film thing, and like, I just kind of went off on a tangent, but like, that dude impressed me. I don't know how he'd sleep. I don't know when he'd sleep.
Yeah.
But like, you know, Pharrell, Stevie Wonder.
Stevie?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Chris Stapleton. It's a lot, man. And my mom, she tried to tell me, she's like, you really need to update your resume, you know. And I just be like, Ma,
I ain't got time for
I
that.
don't have time, man. But in situations like this, I'm just like, I'd forget, because there's so much that comes down the pike, and I'd do it, and it's just like a afterthought because I'm just always busy.
Okay, so that, what was that one phone call? Like, if we got to put it, or we could do a top three, because you get great phone calls all the time. Give me a phone call that you was like, damn, did they just call me?
See, yet again, it's just one of those things where I'm just kind of like, I'm so busy. Like, when I get a call, like, okay, Bruno Mars.
Thank you. All right, Bruno. Yeah, I would not have expected Mars. Bruno, but okay.
Yeah, that one was really freaky because I was just like,
I was
man.
just going to use the word freaky.
Yeah.
Because a Bruno Mars concert seems like it would be freaky.
Yeah, see? Oh, see? Mom, she got the list.
Mom is the agent.
Mom got the list. Okay, see? Look at that. All right.
Okay. Who did Mom point out to you?
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That was the call that I was like, what?
Dope.
Because that's, like you said, my favorite horn line ever. That was Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Can you give it to me?
In the Stone. I played it earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I know it by name.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
But,
Yeah.
so that call was like, wow. So I've been recording with them whenever they do stuff now and I'm available, like they always call me to play lead trumpet. So
But that's
was a
crazy though,
call.
because, and that speaks to your work ethic too. Because most people, if you're on the grind of a tour of the Dave Matthews Band, you ain't really trying to do no other work.
That's very true. So I also turned down a lot of calls.
Yeah.
They're just people. Unfortunately, Bruno was one of those calls that I was just like, man, this is crazy, but sorry, can't do it.
Check.
You know. Yeah, Earth, Wind, Ariana Grande.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, that was another call. I was like shocked
Okay.
and surprised.
So what is your favorite genre of music? Because you seem like have an eclectic palette.
Man, whenever I'm not listening to music for work, I'm usually just listening to jazz because it's just relaxing.
Right.
Can't play jazz anymore because, if I really had to, I guess I could, but it's just like I'm just so busy doing everything else. But I love to hear jazz when people that can really play it.
Why would you say you can't play jazz anymore?
Because it's something that like you really have to do it all the time, man. Like if you ain't like doing it all the time, your chops they get rusty.
Right.
You know, so it's just if you're not doing that all the time consistently, it's just one of those things where you kind of lose it a little bit. But I mean, you could get it back, but I too busy to get it back.
Okay. I just got a text message. It says, "You have two great guests on, my brother. It's been a joy experiencing this ride with Mama Bev and Rashawn." That's from JD Clark.
Yay!
Yeah.
Shout
Blow the
out to
horn for
JD.
Clark. JD! All right, man. So, well, guys, I appreciate y'all for coming through. We got some ceremonial things to do as promised, right?
Oh, boy.
So, have you ever met the Robinson twins?
No, I don't think I ever met them. I know of them though.
Oh, they are legendary.
I follow them, that's for sure.
They are legendary. All right, let's see if I could get one of them on the phone for what we're about to do here. So Sherwin was not camera ready, but his brother looks just like him, so it works. All right, let's see here.
I wonder how much that'll play to their advantage in business.
I'm sure they have used that tirelessly.
Like, which brother am I talking to right now?
Let's see. Go ahead.
With all the different artists, different personalities, different work ethics, is there something in common that you see amongst all of them? Like behaviors, traits?
I just think work ethic, man. People don't get to be that successful without having a serious work ethic to get there. And, you know, like Dr. Dre famously said, it's cool to get it, but keeping it
Right.
is the hardest part. And that's, in thinking about that, that's why I think this Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, although it hasn't really hit me yet, like looking at it from 30,000 feet, man, it's just like we've been able to keep it, you know, because a lot of people get famous and,
Right.
you know, it's just like, oh, great, you know, and then you never hear from them again, or it's just not, but to be a part of something that's been that, on that level, at a high level,
To sustain
for
that.
so long. It's kind of crazy.
So now that's how I feel about the Robinson twins, because they have been partying at a high level for a very long time. Hey, Sheldon, are you home?
Listen, man, I'm in the car. You know what I mean?
Wait, first
Driving
of all,
into the office. Hey, listen. We work for a living, man. I gotta drive to Manhattan every day.
hey,
You know what I mean?
Heard that.
Sheldon, first of all, I have never seen you drive a car outside of the Virgin Islands. It's always car service. So I was like, the man home and he didn't tell me? All right. So Sheldon, we got one of these. And this guy knows a thing or two about these, right? You know what's in here, right?
Yeah, sure.
All right, open that up because
Listen, that's a real special item in that box right there, man.
yeah.
Man, we're gonna have to link when I come to New York this summer, man.
Did you hear that, Sheldon?
What did he say?
He said we have to link when he comes to New York this summer.
1,000,000%.
All right, now
1,000,000%.
let me tell you something. The Dave Matthews Band, they party hard, bro. So
I've had a couple of, hard parties in my time.
yeah.
Dave Matthews does it a little different.
Right.
You know what I mean? They do it a little different.
All right, so I'm gonna allow you.
But I'm pretty sure I'm not too far behind. But listen, if he drinking and popping that special bottle, man, listen, that's the way to get the party started and ended at the same time.
All right,
So
this is the one.
Let's go.
This is the one that we have, Sheldon. I need you to describe for everyone. First of all,
We got a bad connection there.
I'm sorry. I need you to describe this bottle for everyone, sir, and your role in this product. You and your brother. Oh, he's frozen. Damn it. Oh well.
Yeah, driving.
But this is the good stuff, brother.
Oh, I know about the almond deal, man.
This is the good stuff. All right, I'm gonna allow you to pop that open. That is for your Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction coming in 2024. The Robinson twins are brand managers for that product. They are from Twin Cities, St. Croix.
Yes, sir. Okay, I ain't want to make the same mistake that T-Ron made by passing it over the board.
Yeah, oh, see, you were watching. I like my guy. Hey! All right. And we got some glasses over here. We can pass them over here. We got it empty.
Yeah, got it empty.
Yeah. Once we fill those up. Mama?
Some congrats from the live. KJ Johnson Jr., Rashawn Ross, Music and Rhythm, congrats on your work and musical skills to share with the global universe.
Oh, man, appreciate that.
Vernon Herman, big ups to his mom and peace and blessings to be upon her soul.
All right. Amen to that.
And we got some family. Felix, Jamila, Felix, let's go, auntie. Los Felix, a great big up, Rashawn.
That's her son right there. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, security.
Security.
Security's her son.
My
Hey.
kid, yeah.
All right, there you go.
Love to be in things.
Oh, yeah, come on. Say hello to your mom. Your mom just said hello. Oh,
Yeah, we ain't passing.
careful how we swing the mic over there.
Yeah, we passing it around the board.
There you go, Coco B. Coco B, you have one of the greatest jobs in the world. You get to drink on the job. Where else does that happen?
That doesn't drink.
Yeah, but you have to have a sip of this for the celebratory moment.
Yes, I understand. Because we cheers.
Yeah. All right, man. To good music and great parenting.
Yeah.
And one of the coolest dudes in the business,
Yeah,
brother.
I appreciate
Appreciate
that,
you, man. So,
You can't drink, man. Security can't drink.
oh God, Bev, I know you let Rashawn taste a beer at a young age. Give a little sip, man. This ain't normal. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
good.
that's
See,
good.
security is on the job.
Yeah, he's working. He can't drink on the job. So where you off to next?
I heading back to Vegas tomorrow morning. Taking mom with me for the rest of the summer.
Okay.
And then next gig is in Atlanta on the 12th. Yeah, 12th.
Okay. So you did Miami already.
We did West Palm Beach.
Okay. When you going back to Miami?
And I think we're done with Florida.
Damn it.
For this year, Carl. Yeah,
So you
man.
know when me and you spoke?
You in Atlanta.
Yeah, but for whatever reason, I thought you were telling me after this, your next gig was in Miami.
Oh, no.
So when I saw that picture with you and the crew, I was like, damn,
Yep.
that hurt my feelings, brother.
Pool time.
All right, well,
Shout out to Big Mo and JD, man.
oh, for sure. Big Mo from Kokomo. So Atlanta is next?
Atlanta is next.
When?
The 12th, June 12th.
June 12th? All right.
Yeah.
I might got to hit that.
Yeah, come true, man.
Where y'all playing at?
The amphitheater up in Alpharetta.
Okay.
I think it's a Verizon.
How many gigs a year do you do with the Dave Matthews Band?
We usually 40 gigs a summer, for sure.
40, okay.
40 gigs a summer. That's a summer tour. But we just did Europe, and then we're going to do, I think, another fall run in indoor arenas. So, I mean, it could be between, sometimes between 80s and 90 gigs a year.
So you gave me Showtime as your favorite jam band horn line. Give me another one. And Ma, I don't know if you know this, but the rule is he has to sign that bottle, so the bottle has to stay here. So we kind of have to empty the bottle.
Oh.
All right. So, Shawnee Ross, your next favorite jam band horn line.
Oh, boy.
And Bev, you used to party? Like when your son was playing, were you in the crowd jamming? Yeah. Okay.
Next favorite. There's so many, man. Wow, hard to choose one.
Yeah, Showtime is classic though.
Let me see. Oh, how about that song that you were playing when you just come in?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's an old horn, everybody.
Yeah, this.
This didn't come out of his closet.
I'm not that bad. Yeah. Okay.
It dead?
We need oil.
Oh, that's what that is? Okay. All right. Listen, man. Hey, for the humility to even entertain that for me with a horn that has been sitting there from the last time 2-3 years ago, I appreciate it, brother.
No problem at all.
And I sincerely, I do. So yesterday, I told you I was coming back at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
So we took off. Landing gear wouldn't go up. Plane had to come back. They was like, hey, you want to go to St. Thomas tonight or tomorrow morning? I was like, And then it was like, okay, well, you got to take all your luggage off and bring it back in the morning. I did a gig over there, so I had like 5 things, and I was like, I'm going back to St. Thomas, and I got to make sure that I'm here for Mr. Ross.
Man, I appreciate
So I appreciate you, brother. Ma, I know you're proud, so I don't have to tell you should be proud, and I like the hairdo, by the way. You was popping today, Ma. Ma came in here with some swag. Oh, man. All right, so when you come home, you catch up with anybody?
Man, I had to be in and out quickly.
Right.
I came in yesterday afternoon. We just doing some hurricane
preparedness.
preparations, and I gone again in the morning.
So is the idea for Mom to miss the whole hurricane season?
That's the idea.
Oh, that's how that works?
After 2017, I was just like, not again.
That's a great son
Yeah,
right
after
there.
losing almost everything in 2017, I was just like, I never want to have to go through that again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I respect that, man. I respect that a great deal. All right, well, hey, thank you, my brother. Truly appreciate you.
Thank you.
We'll have another round of that. I need you to sign this. I need you to sign that.
Cool.
I need you to sign this. I am using you, sir. I'm sorry. All right, the autograph session begins now. It's 9:50 in the morning, 10 minutes in front of 10 o'clock. Rashawn Ross of the Dave Matthews Band was our guest. 2024 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductee. We also got some housekeeping to do, and Coco B is going to read some of that to you. What you think about my co-host, Coco B?
Man, she wearing all the hats. Man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wearing all the
Don't
hats.
worry. She charges me for all the hats.
You're supposed to. I don't blame you.
Oh, shut up, Rashawn.
All right. Well, we're going to to get it started in a fun way. Vivid Road March has been.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, so Rashawn, we are giving away $1,000 for the Vivid Streaming Road March Song of the Year. We're giving it out after 4th of July Carnival.
Okay.
July 8th.
Yeah, thank you.
So how are you going to be able to do this, artist? If you want to get that $1,000, you need to let your tribe and supporters support you by downloading the app. So when they see the song, I love your carnival song, they give it a thumbs up, and
That's
that
right.
is how you get your vote.
All right, so there's a thumbs up icon on there. Just click the icon. It registers as a vote. The song with the most vote wins the $1,000.
Department of Festival, while we're in the theme, St. John is where it's at. It kicks off Panorama at 6:16 with Prince and Princess. 6:22, Crown of the Queen. 2:23, Food Fair and Boat Race, along with Kids Village on the 28th and the opening of the Village. Test the Band, Asa Banton, Richie Spice, and Patrice Roberts, to name a few, will be in attendance, along with the parade and fireworks at the end of July 4th.
That's right. The 4th of July also features PUMPA, the Virgin Islands Energy God.
And while we're at it, the VI Salsa Festival is going to be next weekend. Don't miss their first ever pageant competition for Little Prince and Princess Queen
He left-handed. All right. That's what's up.
on Saturday, June 8th at the Island Center. Get your tickets at JG Management, My Girlfriend's Closet, and Urban Treads on St. Croix.
There you go.
My girlfriend's closet, I think my classmate is involved with that.
Oh, really? That's what's up.
Giovanni, yeah.
Okay.
That's my classmate, man.
There you go. That's a nice bag. All right, let's see what.
Pharrell.
That's a Pharrell bag?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Ma, I need some more, Ma. We gotta empty that bottle there.
You can put him.
All right, so yeah, Coco B, we back here tomorrow morning, 6 o'clock.
We are.
Well, that's going to do it for us, man. I had a whole lot of fun. I got to run. My job is done. I'll be back tomorrow morning at the same time doing the same thing for the same set of folks, plus a couple if I'm lucky, because I do believe you're going to spread the word if you like what you heard. Don't just hear the vision, share the vision. This is what we do, man. We always got great guests in here. It is an honor and a privilege to even turn on great Virgin Islanders to other great Virgin Islanders, because the Robinson twins are legendary in their own right. So
Yeah, you got to link us up, man.
that's a done deal. Say less.
I'm in New York in July, so.
And now we have a theme with those bottles. Anytime you see those pop out, that means add a zero.
Oh, yeah. That's
All right.
Yeah, out of zero. Those aren't cheap.
Yeah, I know they're not.